Good afternoon, everyone. I am Alade Ayodeji, the CEO of Channel Light Digital Concept. Today, we shall be considering designing a blog. Designing a blog. The first question we need to ask ourselves is, what is a blog? Because a lot of people will just wake up one day and say, Linda Ikeji is making money. It's making millions upon millions on a daily basis from our blog. And I want to start making blog. I want to design a blog. They won't even know the meaning of a blog. They won't even know what it takes to develop a blog. They won't have a little knowledge of a blog. They won't know. So that is why it's very, very important for us to understand the basic rudiments of a blog. And this video as well, we are going to be talking about the difference between a blog and a website. This is another very important aspect because a lot of people don't even know. They don't know the difference between a blog and a website. They can't say much. So the third thing we are going to talk about in this video is they are the things that you need to know before you start a blog. Some basic information you need to know. Basic truths you need to know about a blog. But once you have these basic information in your mind, then you will not be frustrated. A lot of bloggers has been frustrated because they thought they can just wake up one day, design a blog and start making money with their blog. They are lazy. Blog is not meant for the lazy ones. It's not meant for the lazy fellow. If you want to become a successful blogger, you must be patient. Successful bloggers are patient. They are people that are patient. So before you can make money, you must be patient. So right now we are starting with the meaning of a blog. A blog is a type of website. It's a type of a website where the content is presented in reverse chronological order. What do I mean by reverse chronological order? Take for instance, you are into fashion. For example, now you design a blog for your fashion school, and you posted a content that deals with measurements, how to measure your clients, your customers, from their shoulder down to the nail, down to their chest points, their shoulder, everything. You publish a post that talks about measurements. Then your second post talks about cutting, draping. When you are trying to cut your clothes according to the measurement you have got from your client. Now, the reason why we say a blog is presented in a reverse chronological order is just basically because the first post you publish will appear first. Now, the second one you now publish will replace the first one. Are you getting me now? If you publish 4 posts, the first one you publish will appear first. If you now publish the second one will now appear first. If you publish the third one will now appear first. It means the last post you publish will come first. That's why we use the word newer content appear first. The content of a blog is what we call a blog post. The content of a blog is what we call a blog post. Now, the next question you need to ask yourself is, who can have a blog? Anybody can have a blog. Be it a woman, be it a man. So far you have what it takes to have a blog, you can have a blog. Group of people can come together to have a blog. Companies, they come together to design a blog. Why? Because they have content that they want to publish. They have information that they want to give out to people to learn from. So anybody. In fact, do you know the funniest thing? Blogs can even be part of your website. So I will talk much on that when we get to the difference between a blog and a website. Blog can be part of your website. When you have a website, a big website, one of the pages on your website can be your blog, where people can get catchy content and information about what the website is all about. Don't forget, your blog is all about publishing content, information, ideas. Now, let's move to the second one, which is the difference between a blog and a website. Like I said earlier, blogs are types of websites. Blogs are types of websites. No much differences, but the few ones, I'm going to list them now. I'm going to talk about them one after the other now. One of the differences is that a blogs are updated on a regular basis with new content, which is displayed in a reverse chronological order. What do we mean by this? In a situation you promote a content, yesterday maybe you publish a post that talks about measurements, but today an inspiration came to you that the post I published yesterday is lacking one or two things. I want to add them to the post. What are you trying to do? You are trying to update your content. You are trying to update your post. Blog posts can be updated regularly, but websites cannot be updated regularly. Yes, websites cannot be updated regularly. Websites are static in nature, where their content is organized in pages and they are not updated frequently. A blog is dynamic and it is usually updated more frequently. So a lot of bloggers, they try to publish new articles on a daily basis. That's one of the things you need to know if you want to become a blogger. If you want to be successful as a blogger, you must not be lazy to publish new content on a daily basis. Because the reason is this: you publish a post yesterday, customers, once they discover that your blog is always having new posts, it's always having content that are catchy in nature, they will always come back to visit your post, to visit your blog rather. But in a situation where you publish a post once in a week, the motivation will not be there. They will always be looking for other way of getting information for whatever they want to do. But once you give them that idea that anytime you come to my blog, you will get something new. Wow, that is a bait. I'm just giving you that out now. I'm giving you that. One of the baits that can make you attract visitors to your website is having new posts on a daily basis. I'm giving you this for free. Now, the third thing we are going to talk about in this video is there are the things you need to understand before you start a blog. You must understand some basic things before you start a blog. And the number one thing is that blogging takes a lot of effort. If you are lazy, you can't be a blogger. I'm saying this repeatedly. If you are lazy, you can't be a blogger. You cannot be successful as a blogger. Seriously, because blogging takes a lot. You need to sit down, put your time in writing, rewriting, editing, researching, searching for images, etc. You do a lot to promote your content. Please don't copy another person's content. Go sit down on your own and write your own content. That's why we refer to people like that as bloggers. They write content on their own. That's why it's not meant for people that are lazy. Bloggers, if you see what bloggers, what they do, they write, they sit down and they write on a daily basis. They write and they edit several times to make sure that their content is catchy enough to attract visitors. That's number one. Number two thing you need to know, to understand, is that blogging is not the easiest way to make money. If you are lazy and you are looking for the means of making money one day without working hard or being patient, blog is not the solution. Blog is not like MMM. It's not like other businesses that you do that you make your profit instantly. You must be patient. You must be patient. Linda Ikeji has designed a blog for several years before she started making money with it. Yes, quote me right. Linda Ikeji has designed a blog for several years before she started making money with it. It was when a blog has the adequate number of traffic, that was when she was able to monetize a blog. Today, the blog is fetching her millions upon millions. If you check through the blog, you will see a lot of companies running adverts on her blog. She's earning millions. She's living in money. But I tell you sincerely, she has endured a lot of things. The journey is not an easy one. But today, she's smiling. She can purchase anything. She can go for anything, whatever at all that she wants, she can purchase it because the blog is now giving her what she wants. Number three that you need to understand is you must choose a niche. You must choose a niche. It's not compulsory you choose a niche, but make sure what you are writing about is specifically on a particular niche. What is a niche? A niche is an aspect where your content is built upon. I may wake up today and say, oh wow, I want to write content on Earth. Earth is my niche. I may wake up tomorrow and say I want to write content on fashion. Fashion is my niche. I may decide today and say, wow, tomorrow I want to write something on web design, digital marketing. All these things, they are my niche. Social media, they are my niche. So select your niche. Be specific in your niche. But we've seen websites and blogs where 2-3 niches are being combined together. Fine. If only you can write your content and edit it and make it catchy and be attractive to visitors. But make sure your blog centered on a particular niche. Number 3, please have this in mind. There is no harm in starting small. Even the Bible makes us to understand it's good when you start small because you are going to be enlarged. You know, there are a lot of people who doesn't want to start small. They want to start big instantly. It's not possible. If you want to become great in life, you must start from a particular place. The man always, I have a friend that always says, step by steps make a journey. If you start a journey, before you get to the end of that journey, you must have started from a particular place. So if you want to be successful as a blogger, you must start very small. Small in the sense that don't expect big money instantly. Number 5, nothing beats great content. I've said this several times. When you want to be successful as a blogger, you must be able to write catchy content that beat content. When you see what people write, when you see what people put together as content, you should be able to write something that competes with them. That is what will attract visitors to your blog. Write content that attract people, not content that discourage people, not content that is not. In fact, a lot of people, when you visit a lot of blogs, you will just be angry. No, write content that will attract and motivate people. Number 6, blogging means going social. Social in the sense that when you are a blogger, you must be ready to interact with other bloggers. While interacting with other bloggers, you will learn. At the same time, you will teach. As you are learning, you are gaining something. As you are teaching some people some things, you too, you are also learning from them. So you must be ready to interact with bloggers, other bloggers. You work as a team. In fact, they can even write content for you to post on your blogs. A lot of advantages if you go on social. Number 17 you need to understand is be ready to learn new things. Be ready to learn new things. Don't be lazy. That's why I said if you are lazy, you can't be a blogger. Then number 8, always be yourself. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. Please, I'm soliciting for your efforts. If you find this video interesting, kindly subscribe to our channel so that anytime we have new videos coming up, you will be the first to know, and easily you will be able to get them and watch them and get something meaningful from them. I believe in one way or the other, I have added a value to you. So in order to appreciate me for what I have done, I'm soliciting for you to subscribe to my channel and wait for new videos on how to complete your blog design. Once again, you are welcome to Shining Light Digital Concepts. My name is Alade Ayode Eji. Thank you very much.